Overlooking an unspoiled beach, this home was built on the last sea view stand available.
You wouldn't expect to find a contemporary-style Georgian palace down by the sea, but that's exactly what homeowner Glenda wanted when she relocated from Johannesburg to Sheffield Beach on the KwaZulu-Natal North Coast. And I'm lucky enough to have been invited for a spot of tea.
Glenda and her late husband, Dr. Ralph Morris, were undaunted by the site's demands and found a like mind in architect Marco Pellegrini.
What an exquisite layout! How did the land dictate your design?
It was a very difficult design in respect of when we first got here, there was basically a 40-degree bank falling from the road down to the sea. So we're confronted with a lot of open space.
And clearly this was inspired by the Georgian style.
We had a brief specifically to do a contemporary Georgian. In doing so, we've achieved very clean lines, especially with the gables, which introduced you to the architectural style. I think also of importance here is that we celebrated the front door and the entrance, because the entrance is a part being of the home and it must grab your attention and drag you into the home.
This triple-story welcome features a marble staircase, silk carpets, and a fascinating collection of art.
Wow, so this is the epitome of what it means to have a grand entrance.
All the architectural tools that have been used. It has a very high ceiling, has a sweeping staircase going down. It has a walkway that goes all around and it feeds the 3 bedrooms, and on top of it all it has a magnificent roof light pouring natural light into the space.
Since the site demanded stairs, and lots of them, a defining showpiece has been made of a functional requirement.
Walking down these stairs with this spectacular view, it feels as if I'm going to step straight onto the beach.
Very much so. We knew and acknowledged this beautiful little vista, and we have made the most of it. So we have also introduced a frameless glass here, and that is in order to attract as much light as possible and really enjoy this spectacular view.
I can clearly see 2 distinct living spaces.
On the south side, we've got the more family living, which is the kitchen and the informal lounge.
Glenda's speciality is French cuisine, and hosting dinner parties is one of her great pleasures. As for the magnificent silver, it's not just for show and gets used often.
Behind me on the north side, we've got the more formal spaces. They have been differentiated also with the fact that we've got an interplay of the floor levels, which have made the ceiling heights different.
Having studied American seaside homes, Glenda knew how 4 bedrooms, 2 apartments and double living rooms could be accommodated. Fiona McKillop's decorating style ties everything together.
Glenda, you have an absolutely beautiful home, so many different collector's items to look at.
It's taken many years to collect what we have here. A lot of the furniture was inherited, the paintings were collected during our travels, and they bring many, many memories to us of all the holidays that we've had in different countries.
Is there any item that evokes a particular memory?
Yes, there is. It's the lady above the fireplace. We purchased her in Tibet. She's from a Tibetan royal family. We love her. She's very colorful and very beautiful.
Fiona, as a professional decorator, how did you manage to include personal artifacts into an overall decor theme?
It can be quite daunting, and particularly this project, because there are so many stunning original pieces. Glenda and I worked really closely together on it because we both have the same feel for color, and then we decorated quite plainly in the background. You can see there's lots of rose work here, the handmade balustrade, the rose tiebacks that we got especially. My mantra in life, Roxy, is to work with people rather than for people. It's had its ups and downs, and it's been very challenging, but I think the results are the proof of what we've done.
And what was your favorite part of the project?
Perhaps where I really kicked in was upstairs, when we got into the bedrooms, and then the family came in, the individuality came in.
Glenda knows her children's taste. Whilst elegant and timeless with a touch of femininity, Mandy's room is minimalistic with a strong and definite design, which reflects her personality. Her second youngest daughter, Tina, has an understated green theme, whilst the home's rose motif is continued in a subtle accent through the throws and side table. Glenda's room reflects her love of soft creams, which is carried through into her lounge. This delicate soft tone continues into her guest bedrooms too.
You know, we made the headboards match all the quilts, and then that was taken onto the furniture, and then in each room similarly, so that it flowed. That's why, for me, it's been probably the biggest and best project I've done.
Glenda conceived and built the house together with her late husband, Welsh mining engineer Dr. Ralph Morris. After many happy holidays in the area, they decided to retire here.
Actually, Roxy, my late husband and I purchased the property and built the home because of the position and the beautiful views of the ocean and the natural light coming through all these very big windows and the skylights that we've installed. In fact, we have a skylight above our shower, which is a very, very beautiful feature in the bedroom suites.
The home has the classic feel of the French Riviera. Fiona tells us in the 3 years it took to complete the decor, her perfectionist client always paid attention to even the tiniest detail.
Glenda, this must be a fantastic way to spend your afternoons.
It is, Roxy. We spend a lot of time out here, especially during summer. With all the rooms opening up, it lends itself to entertainment, and sitting out here looking at the sea and feeling the breeze. You wouldn't wish to sit anywhere else in the world. It's really a beautiful spot.
Oh, I think George wants some tea as well.
Or cake. As for this home, in architecture as in fashion, trends are seasonal, class is timeless.